writing software during the summer of '95, trying to make useful things happen on the internet. I wrote something that allowed you to get maps and directions on the internet, and then something that allowed you to do online manipulation of content, kind of a really advanced blogging system. And then we started talking to small newspapers and media companies and so forth, and we started getting some interest. I mean, half the time we'd be like, what's the internet? Even in Silicon Valley. But then occasionally somebody would bite, and we'd get a little bit of money from them. And then there was basically only about 6 of us. There were myself, my brother, who I convinced to come down from Canada, and a friend of my mom's. And then 3 salespeople we hired on contingency by putting an ad in the newspaper. But things were pretty tough in the early going. I didn't have any money. In fact, I had negative money. I had huge student debts. So, in fact, I couldn't afford a place to stay and an office. So I rented an office instead, because I got a cheaper office than I could get a place to stay. And then I just sort of slept on the futon and showered at the YMCA on Page Mill in El Camino. I was in the best shape I've ever been. Go to shower, work out, and you're good to go. And there was an ISP on the floor below us, just a little tiny ISP, and we drilled a hole through the floor and connected a null modem cable. That gave us our internet connectivity for like $100 a month. So I mean, we had just an absurdly tiny burn rate, and we also had a really tiny revenue stream. But we actually had more revenue than we had expenses. So when we went and talked to VCs, we could actually say we had positive cash flow.